Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my stream. So before we get started with some knitting, I wanted to show you some things. My daughter came to visit me this weekend, and she asked if we could do a couple t-shirts for her friends, and then we made some t-shirts for ourselves. So this first one we did, we cut everything out with my Cricut maker that I have, and the first two are done with infusible ink, and this one we did for her boyfriend. Look how bright that is. I mean, look how deep. Infusible ink is really cool because it becomes part of the material, so it's not like it's going to peel or anything later on after washes and stuff. It's now part of the material, so it's really cool. So that I think turned out really cool. And then we did this one for her friend. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Really pretty and bright. And then we made some t-shirts for ourselves for mother-daughter time. So we made matching ones. So this is my set. We just did regular iron-on for these. So there's that one, and then we did that one. This is for when we get together over the phone and play our game together. So we're going to start calling it MDT time, or MDT, mama daughter time. So just wanted to share what we've been crafting this weekend. And let's see. So for my scarf, I've been going and still doing the ribbing. I'm not at 12 inches, obviously. Let's see. How far am I? I'm about 6, so I'm about halfway. So I'm going to just hold it around my neck and just make sure that it is the right length for hanging down and wrapping around if I wanted to. Yeah, I think it's a good length. It goes past my waist then, so then I can have it wrap around and keep me warm. I think this is going to be actually a really warm scarf because it's airy, so it's going to hold the heat. And last week, the swatch I made wasn't the greatest. I was a little off, so I said I was going to make another one with a different size needle. I think I need to go down a size. I was doing it a size 6. So I think I might do a size 7. But I didn't do the swatch yet. So I'll show cast on again with long tail. In case any of you missed it in my other previous screens. Pull out the cable. I need the tool. I love this set. It's so pretty. I got so many needle sets, but they're all so cool. I can't help it. I guess maybe I don't need my little tool. Put it on. Okay. So let's do another cast on. So I think I want 33. What was the measurements again? Let's see. 575 times 4. To see how many stitches to cast on. Let's see. Calculator. Where's my calculator? There it is. So let's see, 575 times 4, so 23. We'll do 4 stitches on each side of garter, so that would be plus 8, and I'm just going to add an extra 4 more, just so I'm not going right to the edge to measure and count. 35. Well, maybe no, if I just do the edge, go count what's inside, then I know how many stitches are in between. As long as it measures 4 inches, I should be good. So I'll subtract the 4. 31 is what I want. Let me check that again. So 575 times 4, 23 plus 8, 4 on each side of garter, 31. So we'll do 31 stitches. Okay. So long tail cast on, measure from hand to shoulder, gives us approximately 30 stitches. So we'll do a little bit more and we should be good. Oh, here, let me start again so I can show you guys slower. So long tail cast on. This is the tail that goes here, and this goes to the skein. Just hold it like that. Start on this side, in, turn it, and that's 1. In, pull it through, that's 2. Pull it through, there's 3. Pull it through, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'd be 10. Okay. 20 more to go. I'm going to go a little faster. So that should be 20. Now 10 more. I'll do these slow again. In, grab it, pull it through, cinch it up. Again, you want to cinch it up, but not too tight, because otherwise it'll be too tight to knit back into when you're coming back around. Okay, let me count, see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay. 30, and then one more because we're doing 31. There. So ignore the tail. Now we're going to knit every row for 3 ridges, which would be 6 rows. just to give me a starting base point. And then I'm going to do the garter stitch on the edges of the 4 sides, 4 stitches on each side, and then a stocking knit in the middle. So right now it's just going to be knit every row for 6 rows. So knit, you come in from the front, go to the back, yarn is in the back, wrap around and pull it through. Just keep knitting all the way across. I'm going to go a little faster. Oh, I need to change my category. Hold on a second. There we go. There. I think that's good. Okay. Sorry about that. And just keep knitting across. Hopefully this swatch will work out good. Right now my daughter and my husband are outside roasting a turkey on the grill because we're going to have our Thanksgiving today. Alright, again, we're going to knit the way back. She drove up from college to be with us for the weekend. We also kind of did our Christmas too. We did that yesterday. I know, backwards, but that's okay. I got her a massage chair and I wanted her to open it up so that way she can give me a massage because she's a massage therapist, but she's going back to college to get her doctorate in physical therapy. So, very proud of my girl. So this should be the end of our second row. So 4 more to go. There's just something real relaxing about knitting. So that should be 1 ridge. 4 more, so 2 more ridges. Knit back and forth. Oh, why does it say I'm testing? I gotta change that title. Sorry about that. There we go. There. That should be it. Okay. Knit back. So this should be the end of our 4th row. Then only 2 left. I did get a new webcam, but when I tried it this morning, one side was crystal clear and the other side of the display was very blurry, so I'm not sure what to do. I'll have to look that up. That's why I went back to my iPhone as my camera for right now, so I can get that figured out. Okay, so that's 4. Now we'll do 5. I don't have a tie thing in here to hold that. So row 5. Okay, almost done with this row. And this should be row 6, and then I'll start doing stocking knit with the garter on the edges. And stocking knit is knit the first row and then purl back instead of knit both rows. So row 7 will be knit again, but row 8 will be purled back. Except for the first and last stitches. Those will continue to be knit every row. So this one's almost done. So if you haven't seen my other streams, you'll see that I'm gonna do the purl stitch slow, so that way you can see how to do a purl if you don't already know how. Okay, again, like I said, this is row 7. It's going to be knit again still. I can hear you guys. Hi, Coco. No, don't claw the chair. No.
Did you hear about our sexual adventures?
Wow, my daughter and my husband are really going nuts out there. And they know I'm streaming. Goofballs. Well, hi there, Coco. You want us to check out my knitting too? No, don't sneeze. Leave that alone. Okay, that was row 7. Now I'm on to row 8. And this is where it's going to be... No. Coco, no. No. Stop chewing my phone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I knitted the first 4. Hold on a sec. Let me get Coco out of here because she's trying to eat the camera. There we go. Thank you, pumpkins.
I heard you yelling at her.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I knit the first 4, and I'm going to knit the last 4. So for purling, you pull the yarn forward, and you go from behind and into a wrap around, pull it through. The yarn is forward. And just keep doing that all the way to the last 4 stitches. The big difference between knitting and purling is that the yarn's in back when you knit and you're coming from the front. When you purl, the yarn's in front and you're coming from the back. So 2 more purls. Okay, so that was purl. Now to go back to knitting, you put the yarn in the back and you knit the last 4 stitches. And you repeat those 2 rows. I'll do 2 more rows to show you the stocking knit. So this is garter where you have the ridges. And it's really actually a nice thick spongy type of stitch if you want something, I don't know, I call it like snuggly, comfy look to it. And then stocking knit is more of flat, your basic normal, when you see a knit garment or something, that's usually stocking knit. I'm going to go fast so I can show you what I mean, the difference between garter and stocking knit. And so there we go. Then the way back we purl, but except for the first and last 4 stitches, we'll still knit those. I like to make a border around the edge, keeps it nice and neat. Okay, and purl forward. It's important to get correct gauge when working with items like a sweater, and you need to have it be a specific size. It's important to match the pattern's gauge, because if you don't, your sweater could either be too big or too small. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 2 more. And then knit the last 4. All right, so this was the garter where you got the ridges, and that's stocking knit where it's flatter. Maybe I should do another 2 more rows to give you a little more space to see. But the difference between a knit and a purl stitch is the knit, that's 3 right there, 3 rows, because you have 3 V's. There's 1, 2, actually 4. I counted this row. So there should be 3 V's right there. 1, 2, and 3. I hope you could see that right there. 1, 2, 3. So that's what that's how you can identify a knit stitch, is the V's. Now if we look on the other side, the purls have the bumps right there. Knit side, it's like that. It's just a V. There's no bumps. Let me show you an example of a knit and a purl next to each other so you can see. So I'll knit the first 4. I'm going to knit another 4 just to get inside. Okay, so now I'm going to purl 2 and then knit 2. There. So can you see the difference between the knit and the purl with the bumps? See the bumps there? And then the knit is smooth, there's no bumps. That's how you could tell when you're looking at your stitches on the needle which ones are knit and purl. So I'm going to undo that And that's called tinking, or I guess knit spelt backwards. So I'm just going to pick up the stitch below it and drop that one. And then for a purl one, I don't know if you could see that. There's like a stitch right there. Grab it, and then you can drop the yarn. I'm just taking out these purl stitches because I don't want them in the middle there. Actually, that would be a good way to say which swatch size, which needle size I used for which swatch. So if I did, this is size 5 needles, so I'll do 5 purls. Four, 5. And then I do stocking it for the rest of it, then I know that I'll have 5. So that's the size needle I used when I did this swatch. Hey, that's kind of neat. I've done yarn overs before, but then it leaves like a big hole, like a gap, and it kind of changes the structure of the stuff. But this wouldn't change the structure of the, when I go to measure. At least I don't think it will. Let's see. So knit all the way across. Three, 4, and then I'll purl. Oh, see, there's the knit ones. See how I noticed that they were different than the other ones? Let's see. If I knit them or purl them, it should still leave the purl bumps there. Yeah. Okay. 4. And it should be the 5th one. Yep. And then back to the purl stitches. Okay. Knit to the last 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then knit these. Oh boy. I think my daughter had too much coffee, and while my husband's just a goofy goofball. Really, guys? Really? Oh. Anyways. I'm going to go a couple more, another row, so I can see that stand out more. Well, let's see. Wait. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still easy to count. Maybe I should have purled those back. No, I can still count them. Well, let me see what it looks like when I purl back instead of knit those 5. I mean, knit instead of purl back. Wow, I can't talk this morning. So, just undo these stitches. Tink them back or rip it. Rip it, rip it, rip it. This is tinking because you're unknitting or reverse knitting. No, that's something else. Reverse knitting. 2. I think this is number 3. I think that's 4. And I think that's 5. Let's see. Nope, one more. One more. There. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to knit these. Let's see what happens, what that looks like. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scario. There. Knit that. 3, 4, 5, and then purl. Let me see, what does that do? There. Now that made it worse. I'm going to do it back again the way it was. That don't look right. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'll just do this. I'll do another 2 rows, and then I think I might need to log off for now and then be back next Sunday at 10 again. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to knit these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So knit across and then purl back. We'll see how that looks. I think that'll work for a good way to indicate what size needle I used. Okay, and then knit back or purl back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, purl back. Oops, 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 oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want to knit these 4. Keep giving myself that framing See how it frames it? Goes down and it frames it, and then I'll do 6 rows at the end like this, so then you just got your measurement right there inside there. And yeah, I think that'll work out good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll work out good to measure that, or to know which size needle. Okay, well, that's all for today. I'm going to continue this out, wash it like I normally would with the garment when it's done, and then I'll work on the scarf some more. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. I may be on later this week, maybe possibly tomorrow, to stream some playing of a game, Guild Wars 2. If you didn't notice my mouse pad here, Guild Wars 2. This is a Quaggan. He's a cutie in the game. So, till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.